We're going to be talking about ALPH mining again. You may have ordered one of those Iceriver AL0 miners if you follow crypto mining, and if you don't, check out our video review on that. That is a device for less than $1,000 that after you pay an average electricity bill, you'll still be putting over $4 a day in passive income into your pocket. But maybe that doesn't, tickle your fancy, right? Well, then the AL1 and AL1 Pro miner models that are still projected to earn over $170 and $180 respectively there. Actually, I think I said that backwards, but the point is a lot of money. We're going to be looking at ALPH mining again, Alephium. This cryptocurrency is really critical because I have an AL0. Furthermore, I have an AL1 that could be the best miner I've ever bought or the worst miner I've ever bought. Yo, I'm Vosk. You're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Let's dig into it. Okay, so here's the latest pulse on everything. We look at mineable coins, their emissions, right? This is going to be 26 million for Bitcoin, right? 1.4 million for Doge, 1.3 basically million for Kaspa. And we come down here and we skip over Bells, which is producing twice as much value per day, which we just recently talked about compared to ALPH, yet ALPH is getting all the buzz because it's a newly ASIC mineable coin, whereas Bells is merge mined. It's created, it's pretty interesting actually, triple mining with Dogecoin and Litecoin. So script miners, which is the mining algorithm for Doge, Litecoin, and also Bells now. You earn all three of those coins in tandem, creating a lucrative environment. But we're focused on ALPH here today. And while it's a top 10 coin here by emissions at $83,000 in emissions in the last 24 hours. And if we look at another source, according to What to Mine, it put out 1.2 Bitcoin over the last 24 hours, which is nearly $120,000, which is a weird difference because, that's $40,000 of emission discrepancy here. We look at our third tool, Mining Pool Stats, and they still fail to track ALPH. Okay, so I've got the AL0 running here at the farm. I've also got AL boxes, but the AL0 by Iceriver is going to be kind of the talk of the town. This thing is underperforming, at least on F2 pool. I am consistently not getting 400 gigahash a second for a 24-hour average. Some days it has performed above that or at that, but way too often it has performed under. I guess if I average these, it would be about 400, but it's a weird level of variability that's just not common to see. But what you can see here is a pretty wide range in actual earnings. 3 coins, 2.2 coins. That's a huge drop. So just want to give you that real world mining profitability for reference. Let's take 3 coins. We'll go over to CoinGecko and we will punch this coin in. And at 3 coins, we mine $5.70 per day. The AL0 at 10 cents per kilowatt hour is projected to earn $4.40 a day while costing you 24 cents a day to operate. It's interesting looking at this real world mining profitability compared to the mining profitability calculators. So we look at ALPH miners. You got the AL boxes. Goldshell has already released yet another one. And you can see that they're just putting more of the same boards into the miner, right? So 180 watts, 360 gigahash. Remember, mining hash rate for coins, it's unique to their mining algorithms. These are all ASIC miners in different shapes and sizes. An ASIC miner is an application-specific integrated circuit miner. It's a purpose-built machine. It's a custom computer. All it does is mine crypto, particularly one crypto mining algorithm normally. 180 watt, 360 gigahash, 720, 360. It's literally just double. They slammed twice as much stuff in there. And then they took that same design and they just expanded it a little bit further. So the AL Box 2 Plus isn't going to be like any better. It's just going to be a bit more dense. And that's at $2,200, or you get the AL0, which has very good efficiency beyond these AL boxes by Goldshell. But you know, here's the miner everybody wants to talk about.
Hey guys, it's Miss Vosk here to tell you about today's video sponsor, HashLabs. HashLabs is a project that helps users grow and diversify their Bitcoin portfolio by offering miner hosting with renewable energy sites across the world. They want Bitcoin mining to be accessible and a positive force for economic and environmental change. They have farms set up in Ethiopia, Finland, and Norway, where they're optimizing renewable energy like hydroelectric power and heat reuse programs. They have rates as low as 5.8 cents per kilowatt hour, and their goal is to become a leader in the global mining industry. They have big goals, and I'm talking 1 gigawatt of power. They have limited time deals going on right now, so check them out if you want to secure your hash rate before the next bull run. To learn more about hosting with HashLabs and to book a free consultation, check out the link in the video description below. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research before investing.
Most profitable miner in the world right now, the Bitmain Ant miner AL1 and the AL1 Pro. AL1 Pro is slightly better. It's also apparently what's going to be delivered first, so we're going to talk about that. These are supposed to be shipping like now. Wow, so we'll see. 30 grand, right? 30 grand. So we're an affiliate with the ASIC Marketplace. You can punch in our coupon code to save some coin, but please use our link if you enjoy our content, because we do not get any credit if you do not use our affiliate link down in the video description below. Of course, I'm always happy to show you the miner manufacturers. You could go over there and you could spend 12 more grand to buy a worse miner. Actually, that is the Pro model. I think that they're going to ditch the normal model, and all of the models are just going to be like the Pro model at 16.6 terahash a second. That's kind of like the initial news coming out, if you will. But yeah, you go over there and buy that for 44 grand, and you're also going to pay a 25% tariff on that. So enjoy. If you use coupons, you could get it as low as 31 grand plus 25%, but you'll probably be spending $1 million to get that sort of return on their coupon system. You also need to have the coupon system, so it's very convoluted the way they do things. But let's take a key notice here of what they say on their shipping. They say spot shipping, that they're going to ship this to you within a week of ordering it, right? And so if they're saying that here, that should be the same scenario over here with a September batch from ASIC Marketplace. So these should be shipped, you know, now or very soon. That is going to have a dramatic impact on the ALPH network. This is a miner that at 10 cents per kilowatt hour, but please take note, this is a absolute energy hog at 3,730 watts. The average miner in the previous generation was consuming around 3,000 watts. And it kind of just started to creep up, 3,000, 3,100, 2, 3, 4, you kind of get it. And now we're at 3,700 because they can push this plug design further. They can push this power supply further. So you see an annual return of nearly $70,000. The cheeky classic Bitcoin, $69,000 annual return. It's only going to cost you $3 grand a year to run, 67 grand of actual profit. How could you not want one? Well, you look at the price and that's pretty scary, but when these hit their destinations, they're going to make way less than this. And ALPH has this weird thing called proof of less work, and basically once the network goes up and up and up in hash rate, it will start to slash the rewards. So it's not going to be as simple or linear as people may think or assume. The problem with crypto mining right now, people want to make money. The market's very sideways. People don't think that crypto is going away anymore. So they're getting very aggressive on crypto mining, especially because there's publicly traded Bitcoin mining farms that borrow money from here, get investors over there. They're like, yo, we got millions, let's throw it at all these miners. And then they're kind of bored of Bitcoin mining because it's very difficult and the returns are hard. So it's like, okay, well, Kaspa's been really good. Let's do some Kaspa mining, right? Oh, maybe we'll do some Dogecoin mining. That's been mineable for a decade nearly, right? And then it's like, you see this and you're like, oh, well, that makes a lot of money. That'll probably be fine. And they're gonna start buying these. And the point is, it's big money has entered the mining game, and it's scary. It makes returns much more difficult for everyone, especially smaller scale miners. At best, if I round up on medium scale, realistically in the grand scheme of mining, I would probably consider small scale in this era, medium scale in the previous era. Yeah, if you're familiar with this term, this very, very well may be the next Cadena, where there's this miner that's super expensive, very profitable on paper, and then people don't make their money back. Bruh. It could also pull a Kaspa, right? And this could be super lucrative today and in retrospect, and the coin goes on to do well. This is a cryptocurrency that's ranked 280 out of all of them by the market cap of only 165 million. All right, so this could 10x. This could easily 10x. I'm not saying it will, okay? But it easily could 10x, and it would be worth 1.6 billion. And if you're like, well, that seems ridiculous. Why would that be worth 1.6 billion? Oh, I don't know. Tell me why Kaspa was worth 4 billion. I know, here comes Block Deck, the technology. You like the logo. Congratulations. So on-chain assets. Well, Alpha is a platform blockchain too. I know, here it comes. Kaspa's not a blockchain, it's Block Deck. Congrats, dude. Congrats. You get it doesn't, you can call it 5 different things and it can be in the same category but different, but it just doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter to 99.9% of people. I just try to convey things effectively and efficiently here on video. But yeah, no, in all seriousness, right? So it could do these things. Of course, it may not, and it could also crumble. So I'm following this super close because of my exposure to it. We are going to see more miner manufacturers producing these designs. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see another company enter this, like IBLink. IBLink has been pretty on the ball with altcoin mining this year, and Goldshell has not released any miner devices that IBLink isn't also making. It's pretty much the same also with Iceriver and some other relatively unknown brands like the Dragon Ball Kaspa miner, for example. It seems that the companies, the designers, somewhere along the way, these designs are being sold, open sourced, within their club or leaked. For example, a Kaspa miner that consumed around 3,400 watts at 10.5 terahash was made by basically everyone that makes miners. So I think that they're hungry. They want to sell shovels. It creates a race to the bottom. And these miner manufacturers are going to sell as many miners as they possibly can. Bitmain's going to come out on top because they have the most efficient design with the AL1, at least for now. I imagine them to stay on top too. But these other miner manufacturers will drag that mining profitability down as much as they possibly can. A little bit of a follow-up on my Goldshell AL box, the original one. It's not doing too well. It's getting a lot of rejects on the pool. I have not updated the firmware. That may help. It's on my to-do list. I also can't get it to connect to F2 pool. Maybe I need to update the firmware for it to be able to do that. My AL box 2 that is on F2 pool is doing a bit better. But this batch of miners, while they function, it's just not been a great one. So the AL0 I already talked about. It's performing a bit under what I would expect, but it's good enough for now. The AL1, we'll see. Subscribe. We'll check that out. I'm Vosker on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. This is our CAO, I guess, our Chief Alpha Officer now here. Tails Vosker in 10 seconds, Tails on every video. Thanks for tuning in. I know this is a little bit of a crazy crash course update on this, but I'm just trying to keep a pulse on this personally. And I know a lot of you guys have gotten Alpha mining exposure with the AL0s. Got links down to order everything we talked about in today's video direct from Iceriver and Bitmain if you like, or you can support us with the reseller there as well. We've got coupon codes to multiple places. So if you like the content, please support it. And thanks for watching. I'll see you later.